slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. This is Ken, and you're here on Yankees The Ugly Truth. Tonight, we will be calling the live play-by-play of the third game of the New York Yankees facing off against the San Francisco Giants at Oracle Park. As you know, or at least I hope you know, the Yankees have taken the first two games of the series and are going for the sweep. A little bit of history set in these first two games. Yankees allowing no runs to open a season up in two starts. The spectacular. We are just a few minutes before first pitch. And I want to thank the folks who have hopped into our stream. Nathan Ramachandra, Stephen B., John Browning, and there are a few more of you sitting in the background. Say hey and let me know that you're there so I can acknowledge you. If you haven't noticed, there is a active poll. Do the Yankees break out the brooms and sweep the Giants tonight? Take a few secs to let your vote count and let your voice be heard. There is also a goal for Super Chats. If I receive 5 Super Chats of any dollar denomination, I will gift out a free membership tonight. And we're going to go over the Yankee lineup since we're hitting first. Leading off playing center field is going to be Trent Grisham. In the 2-hole is going to be Aaron Judge playing right field. In the 3-hole is going to be Cody Bellinger in left field. Hitting cleanup is Big Ben Rice playing first base. Out of the 5-hole, Giancarlo Stanton will be DHing. In the 6-hole will be Jazz Chisholm Jr. playing second base. In the 7-hole is going to be Jose Caballero playing shortstop. In the 8-hole, Ryan McMahon at third base. And bringing up the rear is going to be Austin Wells behind the dish. On the bump for us tonight is going to be the fine young upstart pitcher, Will Warren. The San Francisco Giants are going to have Jung-Ho Lee leading off playing right field. Hey, Nancy, welcome to the stream. Matt Chapman will be in the 2-hole playing third base. Luis Arraez will be in the 3-hole at second base. Rafael Devers will be cleaning up, DHing. Elliot Ramos will be in left field, hitting out of the 5-hole. Willie Adames will be at shortstop, hitting out of the 6-hole. Harrison Bader will be in center field, heading out of the 7-hole. Patrick Bailey will be behind the dish, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Casey Schmidt will be at first base, bringing up the rear. On the bump for the Giants is going to be Tyler Mahle. We are a couple of minutes before game time, and if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. If you notice in the upper left and right-hand corners of the screen are QR codes. Left is going to be hardcore sports. The right is going to be the ugly truth. All you have to do is take your cell phone out, put it in camera mode, wave it in front of the QR code that you want to sign up for. Once the link comes up, all you have to do is hit it. It'll take you straight to the homepage for the channel, YouTube. And all you have to do is hit subscribe. Nice and easy, squeezy peasy. And let's see. Judge and Stanton and Bellinger have great games. Oh, I'm not going to disagree with that one whatsoever, Sean. And it looks like Molly is finishing the last of his warm-up pitches. Grisham is taking his last practice swings, about to step in the box. So we are about to see first pitch. And Grisham's in the box. The first pitch is on the way. And that fastball is outside for ball one. Count is 1-0 on Grishbaum. Yeah, John. Broom's sitting right around the corner. Next pitch is on the way, and that fastball just happens to paint the outside corner. Count is 1-1. And let's see. Ball is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2 on Grish. Let's see. Sean's predicting Warren pitches 6 innings, gives up 4 hits, no runs, 9 strikeouts, and 2 base on balls. And the pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. What color is your goose? And Molly sets and fires, and this pitch is off the plate once again. Count is now full on Grisham. And Molly sets and fires, and this one is a towering fly ball to right field. And Lee is going to be back on the warning track, and he is going to record the first out of the game. All rise, the judges in the chambers. Let's see if Aaron can get off to a good start in this game. And there's a hail of boos coming down from the San Francisco fans. Apparently, they're pissed that Arson Judge didn't sign with them when he was a free agent. And Molly sets. And the pitch is on the way. And this one is hammered foul straight back. Count is 0-1. And Molly sets. Hey, Yanks. Welcome to the stream. And that slider is in the dirt outside. Count is evened out 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered down the third base line. Chapman fields it and fires across the diamond to Schmidt to record the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. All right, Cody, it's time to get us started. And Molly sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered to right field. And that is going to split the gap. Bellinger is rounding second, heading for third, and he is going to be in there safe. So Bellinger has a 2-out triple. Belly hit it to the deepest part of Oracle Park, place known as Triples Alley. Bader couldn't catch up to it, and it hit the warning track, bounced off the wall. And Molly sets, and the pitch is on the way, and the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball is in there for call, strike two. Count is 0-2 on Big Ben. Molly sets and fires, and the pitch bounces in the dirt in front of the plate. Count is 1-2. And Molly sets, pitch is on the way, and this is grounded right up the middle. Adames is going to field it and fire it across the diamond just to get Rice just before he gets to the bag, and that is going to do it for the Yankees. Yankees have one hit and leave a runner stranded at third. Coming up to bat for the Giants in the bottom of the first is going to be Jung-Hoo Lee, Matt Chapman, and Luis Ariz. So they've changed their batting order around a little bit. For those of you just hopping in the stream, if you haven't, please take time to vote in the poll. We have 10 votes so far. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. Your support is most appreciated. That was a fairly quick inning for the Yankees. And I guess we're going to see Will Warren make his 2026 debut for the regular season. Last year, if Warren could make it through the first inning without much damage, he was a very effective pitcher. But during this spring training, we noticed that Warren was not nibbling at the edges anymore. He was attacking hitters correctly, and good things showed. So, any predictions for how many innings Ward is going to go? John put out that he thought 6. Currently, we're in a commercial break. So, guys and gals, after we take off from this game, we will be heading to Seattle to face up against the Seattle Mariners for 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I will be calling the live play-by-plays on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is bowling night, and I recommend that you guys go over to NY Yankee Mania and listen to Joe's play-by-play. And Warren sets and fires, and the first pitch is a fastball in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1 on Lee. Ward sets, and this ball is grounded to Jazz. Jazz feels it clearly and fires to Rice, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Matt Chapman. And Warren sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker that is just low. Count is 0-1. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-1. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets. And the pitch is on the way. And this is bounced to Rice. He flips to Warren. Warren steps on the bag, and that records the second out. So that ball was chopped into no man's land. Warren went for the ball and missed it. Rice was there to cover, and Warren continued to cover the bag and recorded the second out. So coming up to bat is Luis Arraez. So looks like the PFPs really worked on Warren. And Warren sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball right down the heart of Broadway, 95 miles an hour. Count is 0-1 on Arraez. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and fouled down the third base line. Count is 0-2. And Warren sets. And the pitch is on the way, and that is lined right up the middle, and that is going to make it to Trent Grisham. So Arraez has a 2-out single. Coming up to bat is the DH, Rafael Devers. And Warren sets. First pitch is on the way. And the sweeper is in there for call. Strike one. Right down the heart of Broadway. Count is 0-1 on Devers. Warren checks on the runner. Pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be, I don't know, just a bit high. Looks like he might have clipped the top of the strike zone, but they are not challenging it. So it is 1-2 on Devers. Warren sets. Checks on the runner first, and the pitch is on the way, and that is a line drive to left field. It's a one-hopper to Bellinger. Bellinger's going to field it cleanly and get it into the infield. Arraez is going to stop at second, so the Giants are threatening with runners at first and second. 2 out. Helmet Ramos Helmet Ramos is coming up to bat. All right, kid, it's time to bear down and get nasty. Ramos had the Giants' lone hit yesterday. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is way off the plate. Count is evened at 1-1. And Warren is set, pitches, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Nice 96 mile an hour four-seamer. Count is 1-2 on Ramos. And Ramos is going to step out of the box and take his one official timeout. And Warren sets. And Arias takes off. There's not going to be a throw. So he is going to steal third base. Come on, kid. So the Giants have runners at first and third now with one out. Ramos is still up at bat. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Ramos fouls it off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Warren is at 19 pitches for the first inning. Warren sets and fires, and that sweeper is down low. Count is evened at 2-2. Hey, Damien, how you doing? And the pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled off. Count is going to remain 2-2. Warren sets and fires, and this ball is top foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball up high. Count is 3-2. Count is full. And we're going to have the 10th pitch of this at bat. Warren is at 22 pitches. The pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike three. And that is going to do it for the Giants in the bottom of the first. So Warren gets out of this inning unscathed. Coming up to bat is going to be Big Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm, and Jose Caballero. I like the speed with Chisholm and Caballero batting back to back. All right. At this point, we have 13 votes in our active poll. If you haven't taken time to vote, drop a vote and let us know. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. The QR codes are on your upper left and right hand corner. Left is for Hardcore Sports. Right is The Ugly Truth. Take your cell phone out. Put it in camera mode. Wave it in front of the QR code for the channel you'd like to subscribe to. A hyperlink will show up on the camera. Hit it. That'll take you straight to YouTube, the channel that you want to subscribe to. All you have to do is hit subscribe. Nice and squeezy, easy peasy. Well, unlike last season, Warren did not try to nibble at pitches at the edges of the plate. He went straight after the hitters. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. And Molly sets. And the pitch is on the way. And that is a four-seamer off the plate to Big G. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Malley sets, and the pitch is on the way. Stanton takes it for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1 on Big G. Molly sets, and the pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is now 3-1. Malley sets, and the pitch is going to paint the outside corner, and that is strike two. Count is full, 3-2. Hey, Kez. And the pitch is on the way, and Stanton hammers a single through the right side of the infield. So that is going to be a leadoff hit for the Yankees. For those of you just hopping into our stream, it is the top of the second. The score is 0-0. Yankees are up to bat with a runner at first, one out. Jazz Chisholm coming up to bat. Molly sets, and that pitch floats outside. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is even at 1-up. Molly sets, and the pitch is on the way, and Jazz chops it foul. Count is 1-2 on Jazz. Come on, Jazz. Productive at bat, brother. Molly sets and fires, and this one is chop foul down the first base line. Count is going to remain 1-2 on Jazz. Molly sets and fires, and this pitch is way up high. Count is now evened at deuce deuce. What color is your goose? Molly sets and the pitch is on the way. It is call ball 3. And the catcher is going to challenge this one. And the call is going to be overturned, and Jazz is going to be rung up on strikes. Good challenge for Bailey. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. We're in the top of the second. Score is 0-0. Stanton is on first. Jazz just got run up. Jose Caballero is coming up to bat. Ed Wally sets. Ed fires, and this pitch is just a bit low. Count is 1-0. Ed Wally sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Hey, Jason, welcome to the stream. What do you know, brother? Popped into your basketball game last night. Great job of calling. And the next pitch is on the way. It is off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Jose. Jose, 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 Jose. And Molly sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 2. And Malley sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 2-2. Molly is at 31 pitches in the game so far. And the pitch is on the way, and Caballero fouls this one off. It's off his foot. And Malley sets and fires, and this pitch is fouled straight back. So Malley is coming to the 8th pitch of this at bat. And it looks like Cabby is going to call timeout. Actually, he called one of the Sweet 16 games. UConn, I don't remember who they were playing. And the pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. So we're heading to the 9th pitch of this at bat. And Molly's count is climbing exponentially. Molly sets and fires. This one is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 3. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. Molly sets and fires, and the first pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Yeah, the pitch is on the way, and it's going to paint the bottom of the strike zone. Count is even at 1-1. And Molly sets and chops this one to a rise. Rise sets and fires to Schmidt. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. The Yankees have no runs, had a base hit, left him stranded at first. Well. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the second is going to be Willie Adames, Harrison Bader, and Patrick Bailey. Hey, Ace, welcome to the stream, my brother. Appreciate you hopping in. For those of you who haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We've made it easy for you. There are QR codes in your upper left and right hand corners. All you have to do is take your cell phone out, wave it in front of the QR code or the channel that you want to subscribe to. Hyperlink will appear in your cell phone. All you got to do is hit it. It'll take you straight to YouTube, and all you have to do is hit subscribe, and you are a member. For those of you who are members of either stream, please make sure that you ring the bell, turn your notifications on so that you know every time we are live and not Memorex. So how are we feeling about the game so far? There is an active poll. Did the Yankees break out the brooms and sweep the Giants today? Drop a vote. Let your voice be heard. Yeah, no problem, Jason. And the first pitch is on the way. And that is a fastball off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Adames. And the pitch is on the way. And this is a towering fly ball. Caballero is backing up, and he is going to make the play in shallow left field for the first out. Coming up to bat is Harrison Bader. College World Series. And the first pitch is in there, swinging strike. Count is 1-0 on Bader. And Warren sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is evened at 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to McMahon. Vacuum cleaner sweeps it up and shoots across the diamond to record the second out of the inning. And Warren sets and fires, and that curveball is down low. Count is 1-0. Warren sets and fires, and that curveball is just outside and low. Count is 2-0 on Bailey. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is just off the plate. Count is now 3-0. Warren sets and he fires and he paints the outside of the strike zone for call, strike one. Count is 3-1. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is off the plate. That's going to be ball four. So that is the first walk of the day issued by Warren. They're going to have a runner at first with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Casey Schmidt. And Warren sets and fires, and that fastball is just high. Count is 1-0. And Warren sets and fires, and he paints the bottom portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. And Warren sets, makes a quick move over to first base. Bailey is back in head first. And Warren sets, pitches on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Kaz, I've got his pitch count at 38 right now. And the pitch is on the way, and that is way outside. Count is 2-2. And how do you do? And Warren sets and fires, and that fastball is up and out of the strike zone. Count is now full. 3-2. And Warren sets and fires, and this pitch is guy to first base. Rice is tracking it, and he is going to make an over-the-shoulder catch for the third out of the inning. And coming up to bat is going to be Wells, Grisham, and Judge in the top of the third, 9-1-2. For those of you who've hopped in our stream, we are going to the top of the third. The score is 0-0. Wells, Grisham, and Judge are coming up to bat in the top of the third. Warren seems like he's flirting with a little bit of disaster there, but he's holding it down still. So, what can you say? Really, that far behind? Nope, he is not buckling. And this is a long commercial break. And Molly sets. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is going to be just off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a towering fly ball. It's going into Devil's Triangle, but Bader is there, and he's going to make the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Flew out in the first inning. Warning track, right field. And Malley sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Molly sets, and the pitch is check swing, and that's called strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the splitter is off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Grisham. Two-one pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 2-2. And how do you do? Looks like with the shadows at Oracle Park, the batters are having a little bit of a hard time picking up the ball. Malley's 2-2 pitch is called strike three. Grisham hits his helmet. He is challenged in this one. I do not disagree with him. And the review is going to overturn the call. Pitch is almost 3 inches off the plate. So the count is now full. And ball he sets, fires, and this ball is swung on and hammered down the first base line. Count remains 3-2. Molly sets and fires, and that pitch is way outside for ball 4. So the challenge is converted from a strikeout to a walk. Coming up to bat is the captain. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is a splitter down low. Count is 1-0. And ball he sets and fires. And that pitch is called strike 2. Judge's challenge of this one because that damn pitch was way off the plate. Never mind, he's not challenged it. He's adjusted his helmet. And the pitch is down and low. Count is 2-1 on the captain. And Molly sets. Pitch is on the way, and Judge swings and misses at the splitter. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that splitter is in the dirt. Molly sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Judge is going to go down swinging. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. He is 1-for-1 on the afternoon with a triple. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul by Bellinger. And Bellinger's calling timeout. And Molly sets. And that pitch is in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Molly sets and he fires, and that pitch is inside. Count is 2-1 on Bellinger. Belly is currently at 56 pitches. Belly sets and fires, and this pitch is called strike 2. Count is even at deuce. What color is that damn goose? And the ball is hit through the infield past a diving Arise. Grisham is going to round second and head to third. So the Yankees are going to have runners at first and third with 2 outs, and Ben Rice is coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls the pitch off. That was a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. So Molly's fastball velocity is taking a tick up. And Molly sets, and he fires, and that splitter is down low and outside. Count is 1-1. And Molly sets, fires, and the pitch is outside. Count is 2-1 on Rice. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is now 2-2 on Ben. Yankees have runners at first and third with 2 outs. Ben Rice is up to bat. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way. And this one is hammered to right field. It is going to come off the wall. Grisham is going to score. And Bellinger is going to score. So that is a 2-run double for Big Ben Rice. The Yankees are on the board first. Coming up to bat is Big Giancarlo Stanton, 1-for-1 on the afternoon with a single in his first at-bat. Molly is at 63 pitches. And he sets and fires, and that pitch is way up high to Stanton. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it catches the inside corner for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and Stanton fouls it off. Count is 1-2. And the next pitch is on the way, and Stanton fouls this one off. Count remains 1-2. Molly's at 67 pitches on the game. Molly sets, and he fires, and that four-seamer is off the plate. So that brings the count to 2-2. And how do you do? And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into left field. Ramos is fielding it. Rice is rounding third, and he is gunned out at home by Ramos. That is a great assist by Ramos. So that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before they score 2 runs on a Big Ben Rice double. Yankees lead 2-0. Coming up in the bottom of the third is going to be Jung-Hoo Lee, Matt Chapman, and Luis Arise. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth families, please consider subscribing. We've made it easy for you. There are QR codes in your left and right-hand corners of the screen. Left is hardcore sports. Right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. Take your cell phone out. Put it in camera mode. Hey, D-Rod, welcome to the stream. Wave it in front of the QR code that you want to subscribe to the network. When the hyperlink pops up on your camera, all you got to do is hit it. It takes you straight to the YouTube page, and all you have to do is hit subscribe. Make sure that those of you that are subscribed, that you've hit the bell, rung the bell, so that you know every time that we are live and not Memorex. For those of you who are not aware, we do not have a game tomorrow. We will be we are heading up to Seattle, and that is going to be the next 3-game set, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I will be calling the games on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is my bowling night, and I will not be calling that game. I recommend everyone hopping over to NY Yankee Mania with Joe and his team to listen to play-by-play. And Warren sets, and the first pitch is down low, called strike one. Count is 1-0 on Lee. And Warren sets and fires, and the next pitch is down low. Count is 1-1. Now the game is going okay. And the ball is driven into right field. Judge is closing on. It's going to go off the wall. Lee is rounding first, heading to second, and he is going to have a stand-up double to lead off the bottom of the third. Coming up to bat is Matt Chapman, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. And Warren sets, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the ball is grounded through the infield. And it looks like the Giants are going to score their first run of the season. So that is a single by Chapman, RBI. And the Giants have cut the Yankees lead down to 2-1. So Jung-Hoo Lee is going to score the first run for the Giants in the 2026 season. That was actually a good pitch by Warren. Coming up to bat is Luis Arise. And Warren sets. First pitch is a fastball in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1 on Arise. Arise is 1 for 1 on the day with a stolen base. Hello, my little man. Pitch is on the way. That is right down the heart of Broadway. Count is 0-2. All right, what do you say?
Go
Yankees.
Yankees.
That's right. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees.
All right, give me a kiss. All right, nighty night, my little man.
Oh my gosh, your pants are. Notice
And the pitch from Warren is swung on and missed, and that is going to be strike 3 on a rise. First out of the inning. Devers coming up to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the day.
Cubby fan in you yet.
No, you will not make him a Cubs fan.
Why? What's wrong with the Cubs?
Because they suck. And the pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Devers. And Warren sets and fires, and that sweeper is in there for call. Strike 1, right down the heart of Broadway. Devers takes time out. And the pitch is on the way, and Devers swings and misses. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets and makes a pickoff move at first. Chapman is back in, diving head first, safe. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way. And that is swung on and missed for call. Strike 3. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. He was the one that gunned Ben Rice out at the plate. First pitch is on the way, and that sinker is going to catch the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-0. And Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-1. That one came in at 96 miles an hour, so he's got a little bit of pep in his step. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-2 on Ramos. Warren's pitch count is at 67 pitches, or 57, excuse me. And Warren sets, pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Warren sets it, fires that fastball is way up high. Count is going to even out at 2-2. And how do you do? And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is skied foul. Count is going to remain 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is called strike 3. It is being challenged. I think they're going to get this one overturned. And the challenge is overturned. He missed by a little over an inch. So the count is now 3-2. And Warren sets, and this ball is guide foul down the right field line. It's going to make it into the stands. We're going to reset and do it again. Count is 3-2. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounce to Jazz. Jazz is sliding, makes the play, and fires to Rice to end the inning. So the Giants have finally gotten on the scoreboard after 2 games. As we head to the top of the 4th, the score is 2-1 Yankees. Coming up to bat for the boys is Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jose Caballero, and Ryan McMahon. If you haven't, please take a second to vote in our active poll. Do the Yankees break out the broom and sweep the Giants today? If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. Your support is appreciated. Chat, you're awfully quiet tonight. What do we think about Warren's performance thus far? I'm going to step away and I'll be right back in a sec. You're right, Sean. He is definitely battling and attacking hitters. He is not nibbling. And I can live with that. And the first pitch by Malley is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. And the next pitch is fouled to the left side. And Malley sets. And that fastball is up out of the strike zone. Count is 2-1 on Jazz. And the pitch is on the way. And Jazz fouls this one off down the left field side. Count is going to go to 2-2. And it looks like Baruki is warming in the Giants bullpen. And that is going to be in there for call, strike 3. Come on, Jazz. That was a strike. Get your ass out of the box. Do not challenge. Do not argue. Yes, I believe that Rosario is definitely not up par with McMahon's defense. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. And apparently we missed a pitch. It was fouled off. Count is 0-1 on Cabby. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. While he sets and fires, and this pitch is down. Count is 1-2 on Caballero. And Molly sets and fires, and the pitch is going to paint the outside corner for call, strike 3. So that is Molly's 5th strikeout of the day. His pitch count is at 76. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon, 0-for-1 on the day. Grounded out in his first at bat. And the pitch is on the way, and it is called, strike 1. Count is 1-0. And this pitch is wide to right field. And Lee is going to track it down on the warning track, and that is going to be the 3rd out. So that was a quick inning for the Yankees. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 4th is going to be Adames, Bader, and Bailey. If you haven't, please take a moment to submit your vote in our active poll. Currently, we have 20 votes in there, so take a second, drop one. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. For those of you that are here, how's the audio on this stream? And Willie Adames is coming up to bat. Wrong one, Dad. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is call, strike 1. You have to use both. You only use one. Doesn't work. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Warren sets and he fires, and that fastball is up high. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets and fires, and this pitch is fouled off. Adames is 0 for 1 on the afternoon. And Warren sets. Eddie fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. That was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Hey, Ronald, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. If you're not watching the game, the score is 2-1 Yankees. We're in the bottom of the fourth. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a fly ball. Jazz Chisholm is backing up, and he is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the Giants are up to bat. They have one out, no runners on, and Harrison Bader is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is way outside. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounced past a diving McMahon. It is going to get into left field. Bellinger is going to shoot it into second. So Bader has his first hit of the season and first hit as a Giant. Coming up to bat is Patrick Bailey. And the first pitch to Bailey is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Bailey. And Warren sets. And this is bounced to Rice. Rice is going to shoot it to Caballero, and it's going to be back to Warren for the double play, and that is going to do it for the Giants in the bottom of the fourth. That was a 3-6-1 double play. And it looks like Ryan Barucki is coming in to replace Tyler Malley. For those of you who have hopped in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Your support is always appreciated. Yeah, it's funny, Sean. If you haven't, please take a second to drop a vote in our active poll. Did the Yankees break out the brooms and sweep the Giants in this opening series for the 2026 season? Yeah, that's the second time Rice or Warren looked like he was fumbling for the bag, but he got there in time, so what can you say? So how are we feeling about this third game of the series? Coming up to bat in this top of the fifth for the Yankees is going to be, hey, Welkin. And my granddaughter was in there talking to me. The count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way. And that is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Wells is 0 for 1 on the day. And that pitch is hammered down the first baseline, foul. And the pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and misses. That is the first out of the inning. And the first pitch to Grisham is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. And the pitch is on the way, and it is tapped in front of the plate. Bailey springs out there and grabs it. He fires to first base, and Schmidt brings it in there. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Aaron Judge. The captain is 0 for 2 on the day with a and the first pitch is on the way, and that paints the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And Baruki sets. Pitch is on the way, and oh my God, this one is hammered. This one is going, and gone. That is a four-bagger for Aaron, his second dinger of the season. And the Yankees extend their lead to 3-1. Judge has 2 home runs on the season, and those are the only 2 hits that he has. So this is back-to-back days in which Judge hits a dinger. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one, right down the heart of Broadway. Next pitch is on the way, and it is called, strike two. Count is 0-2 on Belly. Belly is 2 for 2 on the day with a triple and a single. Run scored. And Baruki sets. The pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Bellinger. And Baruki sets and fires, and this pitch is off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Bellinger hits a elevator shaft home run. Chapman is tracking it. It is going to make the play for the third out. Coming up in the bottom of the fifth is going to be Casey Schmidt, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Matt Chapman. And for those of you who have hopped into our stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. Welcome to the game, Landon. We are heading to the bottom of the fifth to answer your question. And if you haven't, there is an active poll. Take a second to vote in the poll. Let your voice be heard and let us know what you think. And I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their busy Saturday evening to listen to a little bit of baseball. Yeah, D-Rod, that damn thing smacked the top of the ambulance that was out there in that corridor. So I'm sure it scared the crap out of everybody who was sitting in there. Yep, Damon, that was a Judgian blast. I really, really do not like the Fox broadcast team. I wish we could get Yes Network. We've had 3 games this season and had Yes once out of those 3. For those of you that are not aware, we do not play tomorrow. We will be heading to Seattle to take up our next series. It'll be a 3-game run against the Mariners starting on Monday. And Warren is at 73 pitches. The first pitch is down low. Count is 1-0 on Schmidt. Hey, everybody, how is the volume for y'all? Can you hear me fine? And the next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Welcome to the stream, Michael. Appreciate you hopping in. And the next pitch is inside. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Caballero. He flips it to Rice at first base for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jung-Hoo Lee. All right, thank you. YouTube is starting to piss me off. It flashed me a message that said my mic volume was low. And Warren sets, and the pitch is on the way, and it is up high and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0 on Lee. And Warren sets and pitches. And the fastball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled off. Count is 1-2 on Lee. And Ward sets and fires. That fastball is up and out of the strike zone. The count is 2-2. D-Rod, you are right. He does not have the arm to be the everyday shortstop. I think he'll end up being our second baseman before it's all said and done. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. Edward sets. Pitch is out of the way, and this is guide fouled out of the left field line. Count remains 3-2. Warren is at 82 pitches. He's probably good for 85. So Lee may be his last batter. I have not seen anyone in the bullpen yet. And Warren sets and fires, and this pitch is inside. That is ball 4 as Lee strips his gear off and heads to first base. Chapman is coming up to bat, 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI, and here comes Boone. So Warren is not going to be able to figure into the decision today because he did not complete 5. He pitched 4 1/3 innings, had 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 1 earned run given up. They showed somebody running in for the pin, but I didn't notice. It was a quick glance. All right. It is Brett Hedrick coming in to replace Will Warren. For those of you that have hopped in the stream, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. If you haven't, please take a second to drop a vote in our active poll today. We are at 27 votes. And the first pitch from Hedrick is in there, fouled straight back. Count is 0-1 on Chapman. And Hedrick sets. He looks at the runner. Pitch is on the way, and that slider is in the dirt. Count is evened at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and that is tap foul. Count is 1-2 on Chapman. Looks like Jake Bird is warming up in the pen to come in the next inning. And the pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the outside strike, or outside of the plate for a call, strike 3. Chapman down looking. That is the second out of the inning, and coming up to bat is Luis Arise. 1 for 2 on the day with a double, a stolen base. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a bit inside. Count is, 1-0 on Arise. And the pitch is on the way, and this is sky to right field. Judge is tracking it and is going to make the pit play near the right field foul line, and that is going to do it for the Giants in the bottom of the 5th. Coming up for the Yankees in the top of the 6th is going to be Big Ben Rice, Giancarlo Stanton, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. Well. What do we know? How are we feeling about the game tonight? Do the Yankees take out the broom and secure the opening series with a sweep? Chat's awfully quiet this evening. And it looks like Matt Gage is coming in to replace Ryan Baruchi. Hey, Evan, welcome to the Stray Brother. Appreciate you being here. You busy this evening? For those of you who have hopped into our stream, take a second to drop a vote in our active poll. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And the pitch is chopped to first base. Casey is going to take the ball and score the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Big G. I hate one pitch outs. And the pitch is on the way, and that is taken for call, strike 1. Stanton is 2 for 2 on the day with a pair of singles. And the next pitch is on the way, and Stanton hammers this one foul down the third base line. Count is 0-2. Yeah, D-Rod, I'm fine with Warren. I don't think there's an issue with him. And Gage sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That is a good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Giancarlo. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And Gage sets and fires, and the pitch is down low. And the catcher, Bailey, is challenging it. And the call is going to be overturned. That is a strike. That just barely tipped the bottom of the strike zone. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. I don't think so either, D-Rod. That was freaking close. Count is 1-1 on Jazz. Pitch is on the way, and this one is down low. Count is now 2-1 on Jazz. Jazz is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch is on the way, and this is guide to right field. And Arise is going to make an over-the-shoulder catch in middle left field. And that is an 8-pitch inning for Matt Gage. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 6th is going to be Devers, Ramos, and Adames. If you haven't, take a second to drop your vote. Let us know what you think if the Yankees are going to sweep the game this evening, sweep the series. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Looks like Brett Hedrick is going to stay in the game. He's pitched 2/3 of an inning thus far, and his pitch count is 6. Well, what do you guys want to talk about? And Hedrick sets and fires, and the first pitch is down low. Count is 1-0 on Devers. Devers is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single. And Hedrick sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is evened out 1-1. Beautiful slider breaking away from Devers' bat. He's looking at Hedrick and nodding his head. Hedrick sets and fires, and that pitch is another slider swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is all the way. That fastball is down low. That was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And the pitch is on the way, and Devers fouls this one straight back. Count is going to remain deuce. What color is that goose? And Hedrick sets, it fires, and this one is skied foul down the third base side. That's going to make the stands. Actually, D-Rod, I'm feeling pretty good about the Seattle series. Honestly, the series that worries me is the series after that when we go back to Yankee Stadium. And the pitch is on the way, and that one is fouled off. The Devers stays alive. The series that I'm concerned about is the one after Seattle. It's the Marlins at Yankee Stadium. They seem to have our number every damn time we play them. Last year we played them, they swept us. I'm hoping for not a repeat this year. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to right field. This one is going to be off the wall. Devers is heading to second, and he has a stand-up double, leadoff double for the Giants. And if anybody is worried about Aaron Judge's elbow, that throw that he made to second base was a frickin' howitzer. And it looks like they're going to end up pulling Hedrick out, and they're bringing Jake Bird in. Well, I tell you what, D-Rod, Alcantara, at his first outing of the season, looked like the Alcantara of old. Very impressive. Good velocity on his stuff, and his breaking stuff was all near the plate. For those of you just hopping into the stream, we're in the bottom of the sixth. The Giants have a runner at second with no outs. We're in the middle of a pitching change. Jake Bird is coming in for Brett Hedrick. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off by Ramos. Count is 0-1. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, so he had a little bit of velo in that humdinger. And Bird sets, and he fires, and this pitch just misses outside and high. Count is 1-1. Ramos is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a strikeout. Next pitch is on the way, and that pitch is way inside. Count is 2-1. And Bird sets and fires, and that fastball is inside. Count is now 3-1 on Ramos. Yeah, the 3-1 is hammered on the infield. McMahon is diving and misses it. And that is going to find its way into left field. Devers is going to advance to third, so the Giants have runners at first and third with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Willie Adames. And Bird sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1 on Adames. Adames is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of pop outs. And Bird sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 0-2 on Adames. And Bird sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is way up high. 96 mile an hour fastball. Count is 1-2 on Adames. Adames is 0 for 9 on the season, looking for his first hit. And Bird sets. 1-2 is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Harrison Bader. And Bird sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball in there for call. Strike 1. Bader is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single. Got his first hit as a Giant today. And the pitch is grounded to Jazz. Jazz flips to Caballero. Cabby fires to first base. Rice is going to be able to hold on to it for the 6-4-3 double play to get the Yankees out of a jam. And they're not going to challenge this because this is a solid 4-6-3 double play. So as we head to the top of the 7th, the Yankees have a 3-1 lead on the Giants. Coming up to bat is going to be Jose Caballero, Ryan McMahon, and Austin Wells. 7, 8, 9. If you haven't, take time to drop your vote in our active poll. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. There is a QR code in the upper left and right-hand corners of your screen. Left-hand side is for Hardcore Sports. Right-hand side is for The Ugly Truth. All you have to do is take your cell phone out, put it in camera mode, wave it in front of the QR code that you want, and it will take you, once you hit the hyperlink, it'll take you straight to YouTube, where you can hit the subscribe and you'll be a member of whichever channel you choose. Make sure you ring the bell, turn on the notifications so that you know every time that we are live and not Memorex. And it looks like Keaton Wynn is coming in to replace Matt Gage. Yep, Sean, Bird does have a little bit of fire in him. So, my brothers and sisters in the chat, how are we feeling about the game so far? And Wynn sets, and he fires, and that pitch is way inside. It damn near hit Caballero in the head. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and this is guide to left field. Ramos is running and is going to make a fine running play. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon, 0 for 2 on the day. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is chopped up the middle. Keaton is going to field it and flip it to Schmidt for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. And Wynn sets and fires, and this pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Wells. That splitter was down low. And the next pitch is on the way, and that splitter is in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Ed Wood sets. Pitch is out of the way. Ed Wells swings and misses. Count is 1-2 on Wells. And the pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and misses. Umpire indicates that it was foul tipped, but it was in the glove of Bailey. So that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the seventh. Coming up to bat in the bottom of seventh is going to be Patrick Bailey, Casey Schmidt, and Jung-Hoo Lee. The fans out there, how are we feeling about the game? Right now we have 31 votes in our active poll. So coming up to bat is Patrick Bailey, 0 for 1 on the day with a base on balls. And Bird is going to stay on to pitch. And the pitch is on the way. The sweeper is off the plate. Count is 2-0. And Bird sets and fires, and this one is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way. And this is a towering elevator shaft home run. Caballero is tracking it, backing up, and is going to make the play in shallow left field. That is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Casey Schmidt, 0-2 on the day. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is a sweeper in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Schmidt. Schmidt has a pop out and a ground out under his belt today. Next pitch is on the way, and that is called ball one. It looks like Austin Wells is going to challenge this one. And the call is going to be overturned. And that is call strike two. And Bird sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. So that is Bird's second strikeout of the early afternoon. And it looks like Bird is done. And it looks like Tim Hill is going to come check in. So it looks, D-Rod, your question is answered. Hill is going to pitch to one batter in the seventh and probably be the guy on the mound in the eighth. So, yo, what do you know? I want to thank everybody who has taken time out of their busy Saturday evening to listen to a little bit of baseball. Your support is always appreciated. Thank you. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please take time to let your vote be counted. Hit yes or no for our active poll. I will be calling the live play-by-play on Monday in Seattle. Game time is 9:40. I realize it's a little bit late, but it's one of the West Coast games. Tune in and listen to a little bit of baseball. Say hey, drop a like, and there will be an active poll for that game too. And the first pitch to Lee is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1 on Lee. And the next pitch is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 0-2 on Lee. And the pitch is on the way, and the umpire calls it ball one, and Wells is challenging this pitch. And the pitch is confirmed that it was a strike, and Lee is going to be retired on strikes. And for Tim Hill, that was a good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Jung-Hoo Lee. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in the top of the eighth is going to be Trent Grisham, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger. So 1, 2, 3. What do you see? The Hill is definitely going to be coming out next inning. Yep, we are getting some West Coast games out of the way right now. I'm going to go over the Major League scoreboard right now. I hadn't done that this evening. As you know, heading to the top of the eighth, Yankees lead the Giants 3-1. In the bottom of the eighth, the Braves are losing 2-0 to the Royals. In the top of the seventh, the Brewers are beating the White Sox 5-1. In the bottom of the sixth, the Astros are leading the Angels 7-6. They put a 4 spot up in the bottom of the sixth. In the top of the third, the score is 0-0 between Tigers and the Padres. In the bottom of the first, the Diamondbacks have taken a 1-0 lead on the Los Angeles Angels. Seattle and Cleveland are warming up. And for finals, today the Cardinals walked off the Rays in the 10th inning. The Cubs hammered the Nationals 10-2. The Blue Jays come back and beat the A's 8-7 in the 11th inning. The Twins beat the Orioles 4-1. Rangers beat the Phillies 5-4. Red Sox come back and win, or the Reds come back and win 6-5 against the Red Sox. Mets beat the Pirates 4-2, and the Marlins beat the Rockies 4-3. And that's your Major League scoreboard. And it looks like Eric Miller is coming in to replace Keaton Wynn. And that is the second pitch of the at-bat. It's low. It's ball 2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to left field. It's going to drop in front of Ramos. So Grisham has a leadoff hit. Coming up to bat is the captain. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. He's 1 for 3 today with a solo shot home run, a strikeout. And again, the fans are booing Judge. Miller sets and fires, and that pitch is a changeup in there for call. Strike 1. And Miller sets and fires, and Judge hammers this one foul down the third base line. Count is 0-2 on the captain. And the pitch is on the way, and Judge fouls that one straight back. Count is going to remain 0-2. Yeah, they're showing the ambulance has a big-ass dent in the top of the roof. And the pitch is on the way. And Judge takes ball 4. Grisham takes off, and he is going to steal second base. So that's Grishbaum's first stolen base of the season. So the Yankees have a runner at second with nobody out. 1-2 count on the captain. And the pitch is on the way, and Judge bounces this one foul down the third base line. Count remains 1-2. And Miller sets and fires, and the fastball is inside. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is low and in the dirt. Count is now full on the captain, 3-2. And it looks like there is a mound visit going on. And the pitch is on the way, and this is tapped in front of the plate. Bailey gets it, and he fires to first to record the first out of the inning. Grisham is not going to advance. So non-productive out for Judge. Coming up to bat for Bellinger, he is 2 for 3 with a single, a triple, and a run scored today. And Miller sets, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Belly. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is going to handcuff the catcher. Bounce away, but not far enough for Grisham to advance. Count is 2-0 on Bellinger. And the pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is now 3-0 on Belly. And Miller sets and fires, and that pitch is a fastball off the plate. That is going to be a 4-pitch walk to Bellinger. Yankees have runners at first and second, so Bellinger is going to be on for the 3rd time today. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice. Rice is 1 for 3 on the afternoon with a 2-run double. And the first pitch is on the way. It is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Rice. It looks like the catcher is going out to calm his pitcher down. And Miller sets and fires, and the pitch is going to catch the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Time to add some insurance runs. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is up and in. Count is 2-1 on Rice. It looks like former Yankee Brubaker is up in the pen. And the pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls it off. The count is going to even up at 2-2. What color is that damn goose? And Miller sets, and this pitch is waved at in the dirt. Umpire says that he offered at it, did not check his swing, so he is rung up for the 2nd out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Big Giancarlo Stanton, 2 for 3 on the day, a pair of singles. Yeah, they're coming to pull the shade. So hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more, no more. And JT is heading into the game. Here comes the second one. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more. And he is out of here. So how are we feeling about getting those brooms out for the sweep? I will probably drop a short tomorrow at some point. I've got some editing to do on a video for a buddy of mine. So I'll get to it as soon as I'm done. And then I will be back at 9:40, actually 9:35 on Monday evening to call the first game of the Yankees versus the Mariners. I believe that's going to be the first day that we see Ryan Weathers make his Yankee debut as a starter. And this is going to be a matchup of the big dumper versus the captain. 1-2 in the MVP race last season. And Brubaker sets. And the first pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. All right, Big G. Couple of ducks on the pond. Get us an insurance run, brother. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a towering pop-up to first base. Smith is tracking it and is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. So the Giants are going to escape the eighth inning without a run. Yankees leave 2 runners on board. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the eighth is going to be Chapman, Arise, and Devers. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please vote in our active poll. Do the Yankees sweep? And if you have not, please hit the like and the share button and consider subscribing to the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network. Your support is most appreciated. Hey, Cruz, welcome. Yep, the bullpen has looked solid. Bullpen has definitely looked solid for us today. If you guys haven't, please hit the like and share button. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. Got 2 QR codes in the upper left and right hand corners. Make it easy on y'all. Yeah, Ward didn't look that bad, actually. His pitch count was up because there were a couple of batters that had 8 and 10 pitch at bats, fouling things off left, right, and center. So I'm happy with Warren's performance, although he didn't qualify for the win today. He only pitched 4 1/3 innings. Chapman's up to bat. He is 1 for 3 on the afternoon with a single and an RBI. And the first pitch is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Hill sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Hill sets and fires, and this slider does not make it back to the plate. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Chapman. Hill sets and fires, so this is bounced right back at him. He's going to knock it down and fire to first to Rice to record the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Luis Arraez, 1 for 3 on the afternoon with a strikeout and a stolen base. Well, Cruz, I do not believe that Weathers or Winquist earned their spots on this roster, and Hill should have definitely been there. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is swung and missed. Count is 0-1 on Arraez. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a dirt scraper. Count is even at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Caballero. He makes a shot, and his throw is way offline. Rice does a good job of coming off the bag and saving the throw. So that is an infield signal, I think. I don't think they're going to give Cabby an error. Coming up to bat is Rafael Devers, and that ball is grounded to Jazz. Jazz flips to Caballero. Cabby fires to Rice at first. So that is going to be a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play to take out the Giants for the bottom of the eighth. So coming up in the top of the ninth is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jose Caballero, and Ryan McMahon. So, well, what do you know? And it looks like Ryan Walker is coming out to replace JT Brubaker. Like I always say, Sean, pitching wins championships. I believe in the Yankees' rotation and their bullpen this year. I think we're going to be okay. So how we feeling today, fellas, guys, and gals? Indeed, Cruz, indeed. For those of you who have hopped in our stream, hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees, the Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. You have QR codes in the upper left and right hand corners of your screen. All you got to do is take your cell phone out, put it in camera mode, wave it in front of the QR code for the channel that you choose to subscribe to. Hit the hyperlink on your camera, it takes you to YouTube, and all you have to do is hit subscribe. And Walker's first pitch is a slider way off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. And the pitch is on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 1-1 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and that slider is down low. Count is 2-1 on Jazz. And the next pitch is on the way, and Jazz fouls this one off. Count is evened at 2-2. Jazz is back in the box. And the pitch is on the way, and that is way up high. Count is now full, 3-2 on Jazz. Jazz steps out of the box, takes a little bit of time out. He races the back line of the batter's box and goes through his normal timeout routine. And the pitch is on the way, and Jazz skies this one down the left field line, and that is going to make the stands. And Rice sets. Walker sets. And the payoff is on the way, and Jazz fouls this one off. So we're heading to the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And David Bednar is warming up in the bullpen. And the pitch is on the way, and the broken bat ball is skied to right field. Jung-Hoo Lee takes a couple of steps and puts it away for the first out in the top of the 9th. Hey, Robert, welcome to the stream. Make sure that you hit the like and share the channel out. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. And the first pitch is on the way, and it paints the top of the strike zone for call, strike one. Cabby is 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts. And Walker sets, and he fires, and that pitch is up high. Count is 1-1. And Walker sets. And the pitch is on the way. And that fastball is off the plate. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way. And this is hammered foul. Come on, Cabby. That was inside, brother. Count remains 2-2. And Walker sets. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses at that. That is going to be Cabby's 3rd strikeout of the day, so he gets the hat trick. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. And the first pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and McMahon hits a line drive to left field, but Ramos is tracking it and is going to make the play for the 3rd out of the inning. And David Bednar is coming in to lock down the save for this game. Coming up to bat is Ramos, Adames, and Bader. For those of you that have hopped into the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. Your support is most appreciated. And I want to thank everybody who is taking time out of their busy Saturday to listen to a little bit of baseball. No game tomorrow. The next time we'll be streaming live play-by-plays will be 9:35 on Monday from Seattle. And it looks like Bednar is ready to get it on. So let's get ready to rumble. And the first pitch is on the way, and Ramos fouls this one off. Count is 0-1. Ramos is 1 for 3 on the night with a single and a strikeout. And Bednar sets and fires, and that pitch is a beautiful curveball in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2 on Ramos. And Bednar sets and fires, and that curveball is off the plate and in the dirt. Count is 1-2. Bednar sets and fires, and that splitter is fouled off. And Ramos is going to take time out. And Bednar sets. And the pitch is on the way. And that fastball is up and outside. Count is even at 2-2. And Bednar sets. And the pitch is on the way. And he is called out on strikes, but it looks like Ramos is going to challenge the call. And Ramos wins his challenge. Call is overturned, so the count is now 3-2. And Bednar sets and fires, and this pitch is inside. That is ball 4. So Ramos does a helicopter flip of his bat like he just won the World Series or something. Coming up to bat is Willie Adames, 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. And the pitch is on the way, and that curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a curveball in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. That was a 77 mile an hour curveball. And the pitch is on the way, and Adames fouls it off. Count is 1-2. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way. And this is tap foul down the third base line, so he stays alive. Count's going to remain 1-2. And Bednar sets. And the pitch is on the way, and that is in the dirt. Count is evened at 2-2. And how do you do? Ed Bednar sets, Ed fires. And this ball is lined into left field. Bellinger is going to field it cleanly and get it back into the infield. So the Giants now have runners at first and second with nobody out. And Wells is out on the mound talking with Bednar. Harrison Bader is coming up to bat, 1 for 3 on the afternoon or the evening. Bader is 1 for 3 on the day with a single. Bednar steps and chases the runner back to second. First disengagement. And Bednar sets. And he fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Bader. The 97-mile-an-hour fastball by Bader. And Bednar sets and fires, and that pitch is foul straight back. Count is 0-2 on Bader. And Bednar sets and fires, and that splitter is down in the dirt. Count is 1-2. And Bednar sets and fires, and this pitch bounces in front of the plate. Wells smothers it. And the count is now 2-2. Bednar sets. And the splitter is foul tipped into Wells' glove for strike 3. And that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Patrick Bailey. And they're having a pitch runner come in at first base. Oliva is replacing Adamas. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 for Bailey. And Bednar sets. And the pitch is grounded to Chisholm. Chisholm flips to Caballero, fired back to first base, and that is a 4-6-3 double play, and that is going to do it for the Giants today. And the Yankees fans can now take that broom out because we have swept this series. So the Yankees have given up 1 run in 3 games and swept the Giants to open the 2026 season out. Final numbers for today's game are 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees. 1 run on 9 hits and no errors for the Giants. Jake Bird is going to take the win. Tyler Mahle is going to take the loss, and David Bednar is going to get his second save of the season. And the poll is closed out. We had 34 votes. 85% said that we were going to sweep. 10% or 15% said that we were not. So the Yays win the night. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees Yogi True family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. I will be live again on Monday, 9:35, for the first game of the Yankees versus the Mariners. I'm going to end in my traditional fashion with "Let's go Yankees." And we'll see you in the funny papers.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.